Merry Christmas. It's easy for us to respond to our knee jerk reactions. I know I'm extremely guilty of this. Whether it's about why there's a bite missing from a pan of homemade biscuits as my wife talks to me with food in her mouth, or why you feel like a friend maybe hasn't responded to you in way too long. We respond to our circumstances, and our responses are a result of our experiences. Matthew 1, starting in verse 18, reads, "This is how the birth of Jesus the Messiah came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph, but before they came together, she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. Because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace, he had in mind to divorce her quietly. But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, 'Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins.'" Jump into verse 24. "When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him and took Mary home as his wife. But he did not consummate their marriage until she gave birth to a son, and he gave him the name Jesus." Joseph responded in a way that I think most engaged men would have responded if they found out that their fiancée was pregnant and they didn't necessarily play a part in the pregnancy. Joseph responded more peacefully to Mary than more men probably would have. But Joseph responded to the circumstance when God called on him. Joseph was needed for this story not only as a protector and earthly father to Jesus, but as a fulfillment of the prophecy. Isaiah in the Old Testament, chapter 11, verse 1 says, "A shoot will come up from the stump of Jesse. From his roots a branch will bear fruit." In Matthew 1 is the lineage of Jesus, and we see where Jesus is Jesse is the father of David, all leading to Joseph. God's call on our lives come in unexpected ways. They come in ways that we don't anticipate and in ways that we don't understand. They may seem shocking or countercultural, but we all have a purpose in this story. What will your response be?